Good morning. And yes, the sun is shining and it's going to be 70 degrees in Iowa today. Oh my goodness. We're not even out of April yet. Oh well, I better not say no more. We'll get snow tomorrow, huh? Anyways, I'm getting ready to infuse some calendula flowers, and I ground up some of them. And I am going to put my extra virgin olive oil in my infuser. Let's see if I can get, well, not quite all of it. Yeah, I could do all of it in there. Yes, I put it on the maximum in my infuser. And I am going to take all of this and put it in there. I'm going to make some baby lotion. So I want to get the calendula in there. And I got whole calendula and chamomile that I will be infusing later, but I thought I would just show you this. So, yes, there's my infuser. That's the brand. Love this. And I will put it in there, and I will bring you back when it is done, or I might bring you back when I start making the baby lotion. So plug it in. And I am going to select oil. It's blinking. I know you can't see that, but I've told you this before. And we are going to push start, and it lights up, tells me it is on, and it'll start making some noise, so I will hurry up and just let this sit. And it's going to be like an hour for infusing. I have a little bit of calendula oil that has have a lot of strength in it because it is probably about 6 months old, and I did it the old way. I crushed it up and just put it in a jar like this. This one is my plantain. Yes, gonna make some salve out of that, and maybe some hand cream because yes, love plantain. But see, noisy, so I will pause you and I'll bring you back when this is all done. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I just thought I'm not going to say I'm going to take a short video because it never happens, does it, with the hillbilly? But I thought I'd make this really quick and easy. It is a body butter, and I showed you in one of the videos about making your own butters, like almond butter or, let's see, almond butter, pumpkin seed oil, butter, pumpkin seed butter, and that's what it is. Doesn't have anything in it. And I got the other one. I don't think you guys saw me make that, but you did see me make one of them. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. The doorbell went off, and So I forgot where I was at. Anyways, you know that I made with the hydrogenated vegetable oil, and then any oil that you want, like this one is the pumpkin seed oil. You can make your own butter. So I think that's what I was saying. So yes, look at how green that is and rich. That is a cold process extraction. I think I got the pumpkin seed oil from Nature's Garden. Yay, you go, Nature's Garden. So this is the two that I have made. I can't remember what I made or what I showed you how I was making it. So this is all cold. So I will be whipping it. And today we are going to make whipped pumpkin seed butter. Yes, doesn't have any water in it. And yes, I got a preservative in it. Okay, so the first thing that you do is you take your pumpkin seed and let me get my, what do I got here? I'm just not being prepared right yet. I am playing two hats at one time. Little Josiah, I hope that your sniffles go away and you start feeling better tomorrow. Something's going around. So Becky did not make it in today, and she always worries about it. Stop it. This is fine. And I am going to weigh the pumpkin seed out. Everything is done. And I'm going to put 16 ounces in here. And I got this ready. I will leave the formula for this butter in the description box. So if you want it, just watch what this hillbilly does. I just think it is just gorgeous. All right, so let's get 16 ounces. And I should have just took it out of the other one. I think that's probably more, but look at that. And if I wouldn't have just put it in there and whipped it up, it would be just like you bought it at one of the suppliers. It costs a lot. So make your own. Okay. I don't know if you can see me weighing this out or not. Should have. I guess I should have. What I should have done was just put it in here because I know I made 16 ounces just for this. But just in case you want to make more than just 16 ounces, a pound of it, we'll just go through the process and show you. Yep. Right on the nose. Oh, I just love that butter. Or that oil, I should say. I love the butter. Whoops, putting that in. Get on there. And yes, 16 ounces of this good stuff. What's good about pumpkin oil besides a lot of vitamins is it is so easy to absorb quickly into your skin. So it's good for the babies. It's good for anyone that's having, you know, dry skin issues to bring in the moisture. Okay, so we got this in there. Now, I'll just walk you through it because it's going to make noise and I'm not going to talk over it. Glenn always tells me that I got too much of a soft voice. He says, until someone, and plug your ears, kiddos, piss you off. Then I can outbeller anyone, and that's not being proud. I tell you, that's just working on it. Work in progress. All right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to stick it in my stand mixer, and I am going to fluff it up. I'm going to beat it, make it fluffy, And then I am going to add, I got everything measured out. I am going to add apricot kernel oil. Yeah. And then arrowroot powder. You can use cornstarch. Then I put the sunflower oil, fragrance oil, sunflower oil, and here's the fragrance. And then I'm going to put the Optiphen, I already did, in here, right here. I put those two together. We'll mix that up. We will put in all the other stuff. You could even put it in as it's mixing after it fluffs up, and that's all you've got. Put the fragrance oil in, and voila. That's how simple it is. So, I will bring you back, or maybe I'll stop this and then I'll fast forward it so you don't hear that noise. I still am not computer savvy, so bear with me. And look at this. Look at how easy that was. Look at how nice and creamy and thick. And it will thicken up as it gets cold. You know, because the whipping makes it, you know, the friction. So it heats it up. But there you have it, you guys. Wasn't that easy? So I will be making, oh, let me see. I don't know if I'm going to put the video together of me doing infusions, but all in my madness, I am going to make a whipped body butter, and I haven't decided yet if I'm going to make it, what am I doing? Yes, look at this mess. I tell you, one messy person, but it's fun. And all that goodies, I will take this part and then I will slather it on. So that one's mine. No, I'm not licking the spoon, but I will be slathering the butter off in the paddle. All right. So now, we don't have to wait for it to cool down or anything. Stick it in the jars, put the label on it, and slap it on the shelves. Oh, that smells so good. I used a eucalyptus blend from Aztec. It's just not in-your-face eucalyptus. It's beautiful. And I thought that with the pumpkin, it'd be good for the fall and stuff, and then, you know, get kind of a fall, you know, fragrance. But this is in the spring. So yes, we're going to have a light, you know, fresh, you know, scent. Not an earthy scent, but a fresh scent. Because that's what spring always calls for. All right. I will bring you back when I get ready to put these in the jars. Let me see. What was I saying first? Oh, with my infuser. I love this. Thank you, Galinda. I use this all the time. What I got in this one is extra virgin olive oil infused with chamomile flowers and, yep, some lavender buds and some ground out lavender. I think most of it is lavender buds. So yes, I am going to make, I haven't made up my mind yet, either a body butter, which I like in the fall and winter mostly, but you know how that sun gets you guys if you're out there too long, so you need something that's going to be very, very moisturizing. And or if I make a, you know, a body whip, and I have a feeling I'm gonna make a body whip with this one. So anyways, hang in there. I'll bring you back when I clean up this mess and start putting it in the jars. All right, what I do is I take a spatula and I just kind of, you know, you don't want it, you want to get some of the air bubbles out because this is a butter. You don't want it to really deflate when you get it in the jars. And it will calm down. Just want it to be like a luscious butter. So that is a trick I've learned after you whip. There's some things that will be a stiff whip that is butter, and that's fine. This one here, I'm just going to stir out and make it, you know, more firm. And that's all I have to do. And now I will put it in my bag, my piping bag, because I find that it's just so much easier than spooning it out. And guess what? All my spoons are dirty, and I'm not doing dishes until after I shut the door. So there's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, I'll bring you back. All right, my bag. Yes, I sprayed it, and isopropyl alcohol. Spray that since that's going to be touching everything else. I don't know if I told you, but this is the natural color. I didn't put anything in it to make that beautiful green, and you know the hillbilly, that's her favorite color. Any greens. Oh, that just looks so good. Let's see, I'm going to make a mess, aren't I? Yep. Let's get it in there. Get it started. I can't wait to make that lavender chamomile I don't know what you would call it. Kind of having an old person's forgetfulness. I can't remember. I got too much going on thinking about the products that we're going to make. And Becky is getting ready to make, I can't be around it, but a lip scrub and a lip balm. And I don't know what she's going to call it yet, but it's a cannabis flavored oil. And I don't know what she's going to do, but she's excited about getting that done. I don't know if she's going to call it Mary Jane or what. I don't know. You hear me, Becky? I have no idea what we're talking about. And that's what she's going to do. Me, I don't even like the smell of it. I can't be around it. I get, yeah, very allergic to it, believe it or not. Isn't that something? So I don't think that I'll even be around, you know, just the smell, the fragrance, or not fragrance, but flavor of it. Stick that back in there. Put my yak in. Let's see. I just got 4 out because I don't know the 16 ounces, so these are 4 ounces each. Oh yeah, so it should be, but I have a feeling because it's fluffy. Come on, girl. We shall see. All right. Just makes it easier. And no, I don't just use a certain, you know, a lot of people like that, but I want it to be pretty much in there. So we will see. It will come down some. Right. Just makes it so much easier than the spoon. I'm so glad that as being a stinker, I didn't do the dishes. Oh, what else? Oh, I made I think I showed you infusing. I think it was calendula because we did make a baby lotion, and we'll make it again. Becky and I both love it. I know Raya will too, just even for us. But oh my goodness, that stuff is amazing. So we'll get a video out on that one because I know Pat, she likes those baby, you know, products, because I think she's got a line, a baby line. Is that right? What am I talking about? See, this is why I put funky music in. Okay, so, but of course, we have a lot left over. So what I'm going to do is pause you, and I think I'll just stick with the 4 ounces. The 4 ounce jars, I should say. It's not going to weigh 4 ounces. All right, let me bring you back after I get some spray down. See, I have to pause you so I can think about what I was trying to tell you. Let's go back to the baby lotion. Infuse the oils, the calendula oil. And then I used my super concentrate lotion, a super batch. If you are interested in watching, you know, me make it, I will do a video on it. And once again, hopefully I can stay out of trouble, huh? But it is amazing. That is a very, very, very good lotion. It absorbs very quickly and leaves you smooth as a baby. All right, let's get these. See how many we can get done. In the summertime, especially with this scent, I keep it in the 4 ounce jars because usually body butters are very, very good for the winter months. So keep them in a smaller jar. I think that, you know, to be used up, and I don't have to let it sit around waiting. One thing I like about this is, even if it gets cold or hot, you know, because of the warmer weather, you don't have to worry about this stuff melting and then being a hot mess, if you will. So let me scoot all that down in there and refill it. You know, it might be a little bit softer at, you know, room temperature or whatever, but you don't have to worry about it melting. And that was the one good thing that I was thinking about when I decided to make my own butters, you know, was that. So that's the hillbilly's theory. Anyway, we shall see. But I know that this won't melt. But I just want to see, you know, like with the temperature. And we don't get Arizona temperature waves in the hundreds, even though today is in the 80s. Yes. And it's spring. That's just kind of weird. It's not the norm. In there. It can be a messy situation in there, but not if I was doing a spoon. And I did not add my regular, the alletone and the urea, because there's no water in here, and that's what has to get it to dissolve. So no, it's not in here, but it has all these luscious properties because of the pumpkin seed oil and everything else, so I'm not worried about it. All right, let's see if we can get that down there. And then I'll go in there and make up the labels for this. And then I'll take a picture of it. So, the class is really dismissed. Let me know what you would like me, or what you'd like to, you know, the hillbilly to make, or try to figure out if you want to start making your own concentrates, master batches when it comes to stuff like that, because I sure know where the source is, and I told you in the other one. So how about that? We've got more than what I thought, but I know when I make butters that it whips up, so I'm not just going to get the 16 ounces, because this ain't going to be 4 ounce, even if it's in a 4 ounce jars. Yeah. Oops. Alrighty. Who knows? Becky and I belong to the leftover club. And Araya, usually when she comes to visit, she usually gets the ones that are labeled and pretty. That's not fair, is it, Becky? But guess what? We probably get more stuff. It'll be a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And yes, we're the guinea pigs. All right. So let's see. Is that going to be a Becky's jar? Maybe not. Unless I can squeeze in some more, it probably will. Oops. Well, now I'm making a mess, aren't I? Yay! It's not quite Becky's, so. And I don't think there's any more scraping. So that will be yours, dear one. You take care of them babies. Diesel, behave yourself. Do your chores for mommy. And then you can earn a bath grenade again. Love y'all. Stay out of trouble, and I'll try too.